Hey yo, my trauma coach, man. Let me talk to my community, hey dog. Hey, bro, like, so I gotta just be able to, elaborate, hey dog, and talk to my larger collective. Look, listen, I gotta, just make some acknowledgement with my community up here, bro. Look, listen, my content. I'm a entrepreneur. I got no interest in these rappers and these roadmen and these drug dealers. Watch my content and then think I'm one of them, hey dog. Nah, bro, nah. I'm Sri Lankan Tamil. I'm from Southeast Asia, dog. I'm saying, like, I got responsibility. Like, if I gotta compare myself to someone that's of value, a dog, because Jacob Brown is a person of value, a man. It's gotta be probably someone like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, Mark Zucks. Facebook, social network, a dog, met a company, a dog. For me, homie, like I gotta be honest, man. So a lot of people, my homie up in Cali, if you have a spot, say, man, look, listen, I make my content in such way, like, people, like, when I go out in public, I get, mobbed by some these people that ain't got nothing. They got nothing. They just nothing. They nobody. So they come up and now have an issue with Jacob about making content. I'm saying I make my content for my community, dog. My trauma culture, bro. Regardless of where someone is from, dog, that don't matter to me, bro. For me, like I gotta just open up about something, dog. Look, listen, I make content talking about mental health and well-being. I make content on business innovation, dog. I make content on things that matter. Which I'm saying I, put my effort into making sure that it's of value and I'm a person of value. Even though Jacob Brown has his silly moments and he gets the air guitar out, and that's just him being him. I'm saying for me, like I just gotta know, like I don't waste my time trying to go build a audience in the UK or any countries if they don't want to watch my content. For me, it's about providing value. Look, listen, when people come up and they're like, yeah, you know what, Jacob, we know him. Nobody knows me, a dog. They just go around chatting nonsense. Apparently, Jacob Brown's a nonce. He's a pedophile. Because a bunch of my haters, went and told a bunch of lies. None of my business, because I'm not a kiddie fiddler. Then there's all these lies. Jacob Brown is this. Jacob Brown is aggressive. Jacob Brown is a bully. Nah, I'm not a threat to the public. Then there was a narrative. Apparently, I'm a danger to the public. No, because these bastards out there were trying to go lie to the public, dog, about Jacob Brown. Because when I pull up in public, people respect me. Like, the people that really want to talk to me, they respect me. You know what I'm saying? So they were going around saying, you know what, Jacob Brown, man, hey, bro, he's a danger to the public. We talking about, dog? We talking about? Go check out my content. The defamation, the lies that these bastards, these hating ass, bum ass, dead ass haters told a lot of people. People know, people, it's obvious, man. Go check my content out. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I post content, I post value. Now, you know, for me, like, I'd rather, go interview Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, or like some entrepreneur out there, bruh. Like, go do some real work than just like be some bum, like, like walking around, like, around like streets and stuff, trying to, like, I'm saying, like, make a scene, dog. For me, like, I'm a person of value, man. I make my content for the value that I provide because I'm a person of value. Like, when I talk about, knowledge, because knowledge is power. When I talk about things I want to talk about, it's because that's what I want to share. I'm saying now I post my content where I'm like, doing a little, mixed martial art. Hey, dog, you're gonna get all these, haters, bum ass haters. But like, you know what, bro? Like, he's making content with boxing, bro. We gotta do YouTube boxing. But I'm like, hey, bro, my self worth is not based upon your ego, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person like, waste my time with drug dealers or like wannabe gangsters or roadmen, because that's not my thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's like going up to Bill Gates, dog. Like, who's way more gangster? Let me ask you something. Who's way more gangster, dog? Bill Gates, Elon Musk, or like Richard Branson, or some bum off a street who wants to get some attention, dog? Because he, probably sell the dope or some couple, for me, like, the value I provide is a value of like the entrepreneurship, dog. Because Jacob Brown is about, knowledge. I'm saying for me, I can't waste my time with like, that's why when I go out in public, a lot of time people think, hey, bro, like, he's just avoiding people drama, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, I just choose peace over nonsense, bro. When you go out in public, you got a choice. Every single day that you get out your crib, dog, my homie, my trauma culture, bro, you got a choice, bro. You got a choice of who you want to talk with. I don't want to go talk with some person and start like, when I had my previous channel, like, there was a lot of nonsense because a lot of, Karens and Kevins pull up and they hating as bum ass haters, right? They come up with a dead ass nonsense, right? And I have to deal with them. And then everybody was like, Jacob was bullying them. I was like, nah, bruh. So for me, hey, man, I got, nothing but to share with my community. It's all love, and for me, like, it's all about keeping it real. The realness, the rawness, to say. So for me, I don't gotta prove nothing to some, a bad man, road man, because they're not my audience. To say, for me, that's why I said I'd rather go interview Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, a dog, or some Gary Vaynerchuk, like be on a show with him, Joe Rogan, do some things, then be out there trying to like, trying to be like a nobody to a bunch of nobodies when they are nobodies. But then I know truly, because I provide value on my content, that I am somebody in a place of nobodies, and these nobodies think they're somebodies to, somebody, and they think I'm a nobody. In hindsight, looking back, bro, hey dog, people from my past, they don't talk for me. I'm a person of value, and I, provide my content in such a way, hey dog. I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Authentic, expression of myself, than be some fake ass person and put some content that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like these rappers when they make a song, like, just doing some learning, self-education, hey dog. Because knowledge, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather sit out here and put some work in. Why people question my choices, hey dog? Because for me, where they going, they're hating ass, bum ass haters, where they going is a lot different compared to where I want to go, hey bro. So let me just break it down to you. So for me, hey, like, it's important, man. Like, you gotta just see the value, bro. Like, of your time, eh, dog. Like, that's why, like, for me, like, I talk about, tech industry. I talk about, AI, robotics. I talk about things that interest me, eh, dog. Because I don't want to, like, wake up, like, trying to make content for, trying to be cool. It's like these rappers, back to these rappers, eh, dog. These rappers, like, got all these, cars and these mansions, and they got like a bunch of thoughts, like, in like, some I don't know, bikinis, a dog, like some lingerie, and they make the content, a dog, like they make a music video, like in the UK, anywhere around the world. But the rappers, when the song's done, or when the shooting done, a dog, for the for the video, for the music, right, a dog, everything's gone, bruh. It's just a filter, you know what I'm saying, of the story they saying. So not a lot of rappers are successful, not a lot of drug dealers are successful, not a lot of people that you see out there, because they got a Mercedes car and they're a drug dealer, that does not mean shit, eh, dog. That's a liability. When you buy a vehicle or a house and you're a person that's out there causing crime and stuff, eh, dog, that becomes a liability, because that could be taken off you, know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my brand being of value, someone like Bill Gates, or like, Patrick Bet-David, Gary Vaynerchuk, because I'm trying to build a long-lasting brand, eh, dog. So for me, people can judge how I look, people can judge my knowledge, bro, but for me, I know my self-worth, eh, dog. So I don't gotta, come up here with a blingity bling, with gold, chain, and with a bunch of grills, and be like doing the whole nonsense image to protect my fragile ego, a dog. Nah, mate. I put my content, I put my process, I put my progress, and I do it authentically, because, like, I'm still young. I just finished my 20s, I'm in my early 30s, a dog. My homie, my trauma culture. So it's all about, work, man. There's nothing glamorizing about some person trying to tell you, a dog, like, this is how you gotta do it, a dog. But they're involved in some, like, petty crimes, a dog. For me, like, I'm building a long-term wealth, and this comes upon a lot of sweat equity, a dog. For me, I'm sitting out here doing my work, and I'm sitting out there reading on investment, a dog, Financial Times. A lot of people might question my, choices, a dog, but I'm 32 years old. I'm young, bro. I'm not married. I don't got children. I'm not, in no position of, like, I gotta owe something to someone, a dog. I can take a risk, a dog. I'm 32. Like, for me, like, I just finished my 20s, a homie, mate. For me, I just know in about a couple years, bro, I'm gonna go buy myself probably a big mansion, a dog, with a nice car and stuff. But for me, I don't mind the process, bro, because a lot of people want to just, like, toss away the process and they want to just like go get instant noodles. That shit don't last, homie. You know what I'm saying? Anything that comes from like a short-term gain, like it's just instant, dog. Like you go do this contract and you get like, like, I don't know, a couple million, dog, like, and it's raining like, dollars, dog. That stuff will go, bro. You gotta put the work in. You gotta become the person that's gonna attract this stuff. And you gotta just, do it when nobody's watching, bro. Like, no one's paying me to sit out here and do some work here, bro. What I'm trying to get my homie, my trauma coach was, I'm not trying to be like a perfect person, trying to show they're perfect. If you on some hustle, you're trying to do some stuff, bro. Sometimes it looks a lot like, there's no noise out here. So I'm saying there is no it's silence, dog. You gotta just get comfortable with sitting with yourself under a tree like Buddha. I'm not Buddha up there, right? Doing like, I'm saying, trying to get it, dog. What you trying to do with your life, bro? Like, I see when I go out there, like I get these people that watch my content, they're probably drug dealers or some criminals, dog, coming up to me, dog. I don't want to talk to you, mate. I don't want to talk to you because the life that you live versus the life that I'm trying to go to ain't the same, dog. But I wish you the best, though, because I'm not here hating your choices. But for me, that's not the type of people I hang around with, dog. You got to be serious with yourself, dog. Where you trying to get to, homie, man? Big dog, I'm talking to you, bro. Because there's a lot of people that, want to go out there and be like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm just going to do my thing, bro. Like, I'm quite hot, bro. Like, I'm going to go, mess with this, thought, like, on my local, district or my town or my state, dog. And then, a lot of time it's like, you know what, like, want to be hot, blah, 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 nonsense. And then baby mama and then a pimp. I'm a pimp, bro, like I pimp my hoes, bro. Nah, bro, Jacob Brown's not about that, dog. Jacob Brown's an entrepreneur, which I'm saying. Like, that's why, a lot of people think Jacob Brown's shy. He don't want to talk to people, dog. Jacob Brown doesn't want to talk to us, bro. Like, he's judging us. Nah, it's not, I'm not judging you. Like, I'm not judging, well, I am judging them, but for me, it's like, my time is valuable. If I'm going to be talking to someone, that I got to provide value, the person got to provide value. If I end up, like, going talking to, I don't know, chatting to some person out on the street, dog, who got they don't got my interest, but I got their interest, I'll look like a sucker. So I don't waste my time with people that got a problem with me. And I just want my trauma community to understand, dog. If you're trying to do your hustle, trying to go get it, dog, big dog, like, it looks a lot like, sitting under this tree. You gotta be sitting under the tree like a Buddha and do some learning. Because the thing is, right now, a lot of people, like, especially if you took a loss or if you're trying to do something, dog, a lot of people can't see your value, big dog, because they're like, you know what, hey, man, this person, bro, like, he fucked up, bro, I'm saying. But the thing is, you're putting the work in, bro. It's like compound interest. I always talk about this. You sitting out here learning, working on your craft. You put the work in. You go hustle. You're trying to, go out there and be like, hey, man, I'm gonna do my thing, bro, because no one's coming to save you, dog. No one's coming to save you, dog. So for me, I gotta just be honest, man, homie. You gotta just, sit out there, do your thing, let them talk. Cause when it comes to victory season, victory night, dog, you're gonna see what's popping, man. I'm saying, if you got responsibility, dog, priority, dog, hey, man, you gotta just cancel the noise out, dog. You gotta be sitting out here learning your craft, doing your thing. Go do it, bro. Like, fuck everybody, man. We live in a culture where it's like constant approval. You gotta get to a point where you don't give a fuck about none of that. You care about your craft, you care about your work, you go hustle and you go do some great things. That's why my channel is an entrepreneurship channel, and I talk some truth. And this is going on my the rawness here, bro. What I'm saying, it's going on my the ways of truth talk, man. I don't gotta come up with a bling bling and some grills and like some fancy like chains and stuff. Fuck that shit, dog. We keep it real, bro. I'd rather go meet Bill Gates, Richard Branson, a few of us people out there in the tech industry than make some content to go meet some like bum ass like rappers and celebrities, dog. I mean, shout out to Hollywood, I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, like you gotta, it's up here, man. Alright, man, I gotta get it, bro. Alright, man.